Hey guys, so my name is Anita and I am so excited to be recording another video. So yesterday I was a bit tired, today I am energized. And today, chosen ones, I want to talk to you about how people, friends, family, teachers, employers will tell you you're chosen, whether directly or indirectly. Now, I'm going to link this to some stories from my past, and I'm sure you can relate. You have people telling you you're chosen. Nobody has to tell you or remind you, but they do through their actions and behaviors. Okay. So I'm going to talk about my experiences of when I was younger. So I remember being in primary school in the UK, and I seemed to have a way of getting, communicating, and dealing with a head teacher quite often. For example, we'll have a project. I remember we had a project where we had to do a Tutankhamun head, which included paper mache, molding paper mache around a balloon, and then painting it with all the colors, the gold, the this and that. And I remember like my whole year did it. So there were two classes and we both did it. And out of the two classes, I think there were like two of the art that was chosen. And guess whose art was chosen? Mine. And I mean, there were so many amazing ones, but guess what? I was chosen. And then I was called to the head teacher's room, and he said he wanted to put mine up in his room right behind where he sat. Then he wanted to talk to me about how I did it, why I put so much passion in it, and he also informed my mum of how well I did on that project. Now I'm going to move on to secondary school. So in secondary school, at the end of each year, we would have one student from each class, because each year had two classes, one student from each class to win a commendation tea. And that commendation tea was like an event where your parents were invited, the head teacher and all the other teachers were invited to have a special dinner to celebrate your achievements within that year. And now I remember my first year, I was chosen in that year one class for the commendation tea. Second year, I was chosen, the one person in my entire class, for the commendation tea. Third year, I was chosen for the commendation tea. And it got to a point where my friends started teasing me. I bet you're going to get chosen again. I bet you're going to get chosen. Why is it always you? Why is it always you? And I had no idea. I really did not know why I was getting chosen. I knew I was a good student, but why I got chosen every year, I had no idea, because we had different teachers every single year. So I remember when we got to the fourth year, I self-sabotaged, because it felt to me that I felt like if I had gotten the commendation tea in the fourth year, my friends would have bullied me. Not necessarily bullied me, but they would have picked on me and I would have felt really bad. Already, year one, year two, year three, I felt really bad. So when it got to year four, I was like, okay, I'm going to just act up, just play around, be silly, not take my work seriously. And back then, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know I was self-sabotaging. I knew I was protecting my friends, protecting myself, just not to be pointed out as the person who always gets a commendation tea. So that year, I didn't get it. And I was so happy because I felt normal. And then it got to the fifth year. And in the fifth year, I had matured a lot more. My senses had come back to me. And I basically said, you know what? Forget what my friends think. If I get it, I get it. And lo and behold, I did get the fifth year. And in the sixth year, I got it as well. And so with that, I was considered the model student in my school. And all I did was I just did my work. I was just myself. But teachers could see something in me that I probably couldn't see in myself. Not only that, I think when I would have interactions with teachers, I had a level of maturity. I had some wisdom deep down. I was born with wisdom, and I don't know where it came from. So, chosen ones, we normally have this kind of wisdom that you probably don't know where it's come from, but it's innate, right? I believe it comes from God, obviously, but it's innate and you're born with it, okay? So, the next point was that at school, I was always chosen to see and look after the new kids in the school. So during the year, you'd get new pupils that would join the class, and I was always the person to show them around. And again, my friends, oh, why is it always you? Oh, we need to two goody shoes and all this kind of stuff, you know. But it was my pleasure, and I wanted to make that person feel comfortable and feel at home. So then it leads me on to my working career, being chosen to make presentations, being chosen to do things that were beyond, in my personal opinion, my capabilities. But people always saw me to do things. I was chosen to have my own special accounts when I was working in my accounting firm. I was chosen to, what else? Just always like lead things, my even like as an adult, my children go to like my youngest daughter went to nursery, and the head teacher at the nursery was like, she wanted me to be one of the trustees for the nursery. My children go to primary school now. I've been approached by the head teacher who was, asking me whether I would consider becoming a governor. I've had parents approach me and say, you know what, you would be perfect as a governor, because I love people. I'm a people's person. But everywhere I go, I'm being pushed into these, and I wouldn't say push is the right word, but I'm being encouraged into these leadership positions, even though I don't consider myself to be a leader, but people do. Okay. So chosen ones, people will directly and indirectly tell you who you are. Okay. Their actions will show you who you are, and you might not even know it then. It took me so long to click and realize who I was. I had to go through so much trauma, heartache, difficulty to actually know who I was. And now I know who I am. I don't take those things lightly. And everything I do, I try and put my passion, my energy, and my dedication into it. So chosen ones, let me know if things like this have happened to you, and how you felt when you were younger. If you had these instances, if you were like not necessarily picked on, but if you were identified as being different. Okay, I've always known I'm different, and I've now come to accept it. We are not supposed to be like everyone else. We were not made to be like everyone else. And we have to really embrace who we are. So, chosen one, I would love to hear what you have to say. So do comment below. If you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe for more, because I am going to be sharing so much on my journey as a chosen one, and who I believe as chosen ones are, and what we're supposed to do, right? It's all very exciting. This is an amazing time to be able to shine our light and show people who we are and be the model people that we're supposed to be. Okay, so I'm sending you lots of love. I believe in you. Whatever you have to do, whatever steps you need to take, I encourage you to take it, because you can do it. Okay, take care. Send you lots of love, guys, and see you tomorrow. Bye.